Hey everyone, so I did a video right before this, which is why you're going to see two thumbnails of me looking with this shirt on. I also seriously need to get a haircut. Look at these, these ends. I'm getting one this week. So this video is going to be my TBR for the Booktubeathon that is coming up in a couple weeks. I think ever since this has been a thing on BookTube, I have at least tried to take part in it. I don't think I've ever completed all 7 challenges, just because one of them is to read 7 books in a week, and I know I've mentioned this before, but I am a very slow reader, and I don't really like to read so much in one sitting, because I feel like it just goes by too fast, and I kind of like to savor my books a little bit. I know that doesn't apply to everyone, but that's just me. I like to take a little bit more time to read my books, even if it's like 300 pages, that I'll take like a minimum of like a week to read one of those. So this year's challenges are: number 1, read a book with a person on the cover; number 2, read a hyped book; number 3, finish a book in one day; number 4, read about a character that is very different from you; number 5, finish a book completely outdoors; number 6, read a book you bought because of the cover; number 7, read 7 books. So looking at this right now, I think I'm going to be able to complete 1, 2, 3, 4 of these challenges. Like I said, I am a slow reader. I don't know if I'm going to even complete one of these books in a week. I'm going to try. What I like doing in this Booktubeathon is all of the challenges, like the video challenges every day and the Instagram challenges. I think those are really fun. So that's kind of what I look forward to, just because I read all the time. So it's just like extra reading during this week, but I really enjoy all of the challenges, like on YouTube and Instagram especially. So right now I am currently reading Lord of Shadows, the newest Cassandra Clare book. I'm about halfway through it, and I'm gonna try, well, I probably will complete this by the 24th, which is when I think it starts. Yes, it starts on the 24th and it's till July 30th. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read the books that I kind of already plan to read after I finish this one, and it is The Devil Wears Prada duology. The Devil Wears Prada is one of my favorite movies, like, ever. I love Meryl Streep. I love Anne Hathaway. I just love them so much, and so I really love the story in that as well. It's just, I find that movie so great, and so I've had this book for a few years. I've wanted to read forever. I don't think it's super similar to the movie, which I'm excited for, because maybe we'll have a couple of different things happen. But yeah, that's just seriously one of my all-time favorite movies. I've seen it so many times, and I just adore it, and I just love so many of the actors that are in it. But yeah, so I had this, and then I was at Barnes & Noble like a year or two ago, and I was just perusing the aisles, you know, as you do, and I came across this book, and I was like, wait a second, that looks kind of familiar. So I picked it up, and apparently it's the second book to this one. And so it says, almost a decade has passed since Andy quit the dream job as assistant to Miranda Priestly at Runway magazine, the dream that turned out to be a nightmare. Andy has since joined forces with her former nemesis and co-assistant Emily to start The Plunge, a high-end bridal magazine that's quickly become required reading for the young and stylish. So Andy and Emily are going to get back together and do their own thing, and I'm just so excited to read these books. It's going to be such a fun read, and I'm just excited. But the third book that I wanted to read after this, I'm not sure if I will, but I purchased it the other day, and I'll put a picture because I don't have it yet, but it's called The Mermaid's Daughter, and I know I've said this a few times on my channel, but I just really am obsessed with mermaids. I have been ever since I was a child, and so I was like actually trying to look up fiction about mermaids, and so I came across that, and it's like a retelling of the Grimm's fairy tale for The Little Mermaid. So I'm excited for that to arrive. It's supposed to get here at least the day before the Booktubeathon starts, so I'm probably gonna read that afterwards. And then after those, I was reached out to by an author recently, and so he asked me if I could review his book, and I said yes. And so it's called Etika: The Rise of the Imamba, and it's supposed to be, I don't even know what it's supposed to be, but I'm excited to read it. It's very long, but I'm going to get started on that after I read these, because I knew that the Booktubeathon was coming up, so I was like, I'm going to read these first just because I was already planning on it, and then I will get started on that. But I have so many books in my room that I need to just read already, but these 4 are the ones that I'm going to be reading next, so look forward to book reviews of those books. So I'm in the middle of editing my video, and I realized that I didn't even discuss at all what challenges I'm going to complete. So I mentioned that I'll probably complete 4 of these challenges. So I will probably complete the first one, which is read a book with a person on the cover, and that is for The Mermaid's Daughter. There's a person on the cover. Number 4, also read about a character that is very different from you. I believe that this person in the mermaid book is going to be a mermaid, so I am full human to my knowledge, so that is quite different. I will also probably complete number 5, which is finish a book completely outdoors, and I will probably just like get to the end, walk outside, and then come back in. And number 6, read a book you bought because of the cover. I didn't necessarily buy any of these for the cover, but the cover is definitely what made them all stand out to me so that I could buy them. So I'm going to just do that. But yeah, that is it for this video. I will see you again on July 24th for the first video or Instagram or whatever challenge that there is. So I will see you then for a week full of bookish fun. Oh, also let me know what you're reading. Even if you're not like a booktuber who makes videos and you're still gonna participate this even without joining in any of the activities, that's still cool. You can still do that. I'll link some of the things down below, like the booktube channel, the booktube booktubeathon, Instagram and Twitter if you like want to look that up if you don't know already. But yeah, go ahead and let me know what you're planning on reading. If you have a channel and you want to do this, let me know. I think it would be fun to make even more friends during this thing because yeah. But yeah, so I think that is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave any comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!